Hey, everybody. OGG, overt, go green. How's it going? I'm doing good, and I hope you are too. Got deck tech for you today, but first, I got 3 questions for you. 1, do you like 2-mana creatures that have 3 power? 2, do you like Ob Nixilis? And 3, do you like, for lack of a better term, obvious decks? Well then, this deck is for you. This deck I call, wait for it, Ob-vious Nixilis. So the deck is based around Ob Nixilis, everyone's new least favorite or most favorite planeswalker. Red, black, 1. Casualty X. The copy isn't legendary and has starting loyalty X. Casualty, you sack a creature and you get a copy of Ob Nixilis that's equal to the sacked creature's power. So what we're trying to do here is play Ob Nixilis on turn 3 and sacking one of our 2-drops. Now, all of our 2-drops, or almost all of our 2-drops, have 3 power. So, and they have, a lot of them have some way at some form of recursion, right? So, for example, Skyclave Shade. Skyclave Shade can't block, but he's a 3/1. Landfall, comes back out of the graveyard. You can cast him from the graveyard. Tenacious Underdog has Blitz. You can cast him from the graveyard using its Blitz ability. He also has 3 power. So this way, for 3 mana, we get 3 loyalty Ob Nixilises, and immediately can +1 them, +1 them, and make our opponent discard 2 cards or lose 4 life, or lose some combination there. Lose 1 card, lose 2 life. But this having so many 2-drops that are 3 power, Kargan Intimidator, another 3/1. This guy's interesting because it makes warriors can't be blocked. Tenacious Underdog is a warrior. Kargan Intimidator himself is a warrior. This guy's a rogue, but this guy's fabulous. Also a good 3/1 for 2, but for the Blitz, really does some work. Comes in as a 3/1, smacks face, dies, makes a treasure, and draws you a card. Just fantastic. We also have 4 Plasma Jockey. This guy's a warrior, 3/1. You're trying to play him for 3 most of the time, though, just to make some guys unblockable and eke in some damage. Between him and Kargan Intimidator, you have multiple ways to make many guys either not block or unblockable. We do have 2 Fable of the Mirror Breaker. This is in here as kind of like another win con, like a reflection of Kiki Jiki. Works crazy good on Plasma Jockey, making multiple guys unblockable. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, also you can make copies of cards you blitzed, and when you make the copy, when it dies when it dies, you will still get the death effect from the creature. The other cards are just ways to kind of keep us in the game. 2 Shatter Skull Smashing, 4 Play with Fire, 3 Infernal Grasp. These are just to remove very high threat, very annoying creatures. And then 1 Light Up the Night for its cuteness value. Plus, it's actually pretty solid. A Light Up the Night into when there's Ob Nixilis on the board. Like a flashback Light Up the Night can do 8 damage quite easily. Because you'll have 2 Ob Nixilises, hopefully at least 4 loyalty each. Also, be aware, with Ob Nixilis, you can very easily, if your opponent's not careful, and they kill the legendary one, you can cast a second copy. Like it's not uncommon to have 2 or 3 copies of him out over the course of the game. The other thing that's really interesting, and I should mention this, and let's go over the lands real quick before I mention that. I got 1 Den of the Bugbear, 1 Hive of the Eye Tyrant, 6 Swamp, 6 Mountain, 4 Blight Step Pathway, 4 Haunted Ridge, the normal land base for a 2-color deck like this, is the Auto Shuffler. And best of 1 ranked, in case you don't know, Auto Shuffler tries to look at a couple different hands without you ever seeing it and gives you one of them. I have a very, very high suspicion in my playtesting of this deck, and the number of times my opening hand has included Ob Nixilis, that the game prefers to give you a hand that has a 2-drop and a 3-drop. And by weighting your hand this way, right? By weighting your hand this way, the chances of you getting a 2-drop into Ob Nixilis and 3-drop is much higher than it should be in a normal, like if this was paper magic. It's much higher because of the hand helper, and I believe that's what hand helper is trying to do, is give you a nice curve of spells on turn 2 and 3 when your cards are spread out like this. So we'll see if that's right when I get to the gameplay videos. But if you have any comments, questions, maybe a different version of the deck, is there a 3-1 that you would have put in that I left out? I don't know. Is there? Let me know down below in the comments. Obviously, if you dig the content, I really appreciate a thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't yet. Otherwise, this is OGG out.